Class, we are going to learn, we are going to do the chapter 13, that is using cell referencing in this chapter. Using cell references, let me correct the spelling. References, alright. In this chapter we will be learning, whenever you are just writing a formula, you just add the value, adding or putting any kind of formula. For example, this table is already I have made, and now I want to write the formula equals to sum from this to this cell. I am adding up these 3 marks: English, Maths and Science. Suppose these are the name of the students and these are the corresponding marks of English, Maths and Science, and this is a total. So if I want to take out the total of all the students, I just need to drag it, right? You all does that. But what does that mean? In this, the address was sum of B4 to T4. If I click on this, can you see that in the formula bar the address has changed, the formula has changed. Earlier it was doing the addition of these 3 numbers, now it is doing the addition of these 3 numbers. Means whenever we are changing our resultant or the destination cell, the source cell is getting automatically changed. When I was doing the addition in the E4, the addition was of B4, C4 and D4. When I shifted to E5, the addition is of B5, C5 and T5. So all the time it is changing. That is called relative referencing, and that happens automatically. But suppose I just need to give 5 marks grades to everyone, and I have written that 5 in the cell 13, A13 it is written, and I want to just write the formula in this equals to this E4 plus A13. So it has added, right? So let me add it to all the students. Let's do give this 5 marks to everyone. See, nobody else has got. It's 195 only. It's 120 only. Why is it not adding this 5 to everyone? You know what? See, in this we were doing the addition of E4 and A13. Just look at the address on this. It is doing the addition of E5 and A14. And there is nothing in A14. The 5 was in A13. So if I have to give the marks to 2000 students, do I have to write 5 also for 2000 times? No, that's not needed. What we can do is we can use the absolute reference. For that, I need to fix A13. How can I fix? By putting a dollar sign. $A, $13. This A13 is fixed. Now I can just drag it and see. I can see, the changes occur in all the cells. Why? Because now this A13 is fixed. See, E5 plus A13, E6 is plus A13. So by putting the dollar sign, I can make the absolute reference happen, and that means this cell should not change. The other cells in the formulas will be changing, but the cell in before the name of the before the name of the row and the column you have inserted a dollar sign, that cell will remain fixed. That will not be changing. Alright, that is what is an absolute reference. So this is very important topic. The cell reference, absolute and relative. You should be clear with the difference between the two. Okay, now we will continue with the next chapter, that is using charts in a spreadsheet. If we have to make the chart. Yeah. Suppose if I have to make the chart. Now we are doing the chapter 14, that is using charts. Alright. What we are going to do in this is, if we have to make chart, let me remove this line, and I want to make the chart of this. Alright, so let me select it. For making the chart, I need to click on insert. This is a types of chart which we can make. You can select any type of chart: column chart, line chart, bar chart. Suppose if I want bar chart, these are the subcategories. You want the cones, pyramids, cylinders, 3D bar, 2D bar. Suppose if I want cylinder. So this is how I can make chart. Alright, now if I want, I can change the type of the chart. Click on the change type and select another type of chart. I will be able to make different types of chart. Okay, let's go for column chart. Okay, now I have explained you how to make the chart. You know, when you will be preparing for this chapter, you must know what is column chart, what is bar chart. One line definition of each chart type should be clear to you. You know, like what is line chart? It is a form of lines and used to illustrate trends in the data at equal intervals. Why do we use column chart? It is a chart used for displaying data that shows different trends over time. So I mean every chart type has something or the other to be explained about. So you need to understand and learn the definition of each type. After that, we have components of the chart. What are the components? First of all is a chart area. This is our chart area. Within this chart area, this particular is a plot area. This is a category axis. Horizontal axis is a category axis where the name of the student is appearing. Where the marks are appearing, this is a y-axis or the value axis. Data series, the data, it is representing, these bars are representing the data, so this is the data series, which can be bars, slice or any element, that depends upon the type of chart you have taken. Category name, these are the names label which displayed on the x or y axis. These are the category names, the marks and the names in this case. Plot area, I've already explained you what is plot area. Legend, this is called legend. This you can place on the top, bottom, left, right, as you like. Chart title, it's not displaying chart title, but if you want to display chart title, you can just go to the layout and you just click on the chart title and click on it, and you can give the title. Okay. Right. Chart title, right? Students' performance or like that, you can write anything. Then you can add the grid lines to it. You can add grid lines, the lines, alright, horizontal or vertical or both, the way you like. Okay. So these all are the components. See, I'm again telling you the question which can comes from this chapter are what are the different components of the chart, what are different types of charts. You must be able to write the 2-3 lines about each chart type, so that if anybody is asked the question is like what are the different types, you should be writing the line chart, write the definition, then draw the line chart. You should be able to draw the line chart. What is bar chart? Just write down that and make the bar chart. So this is how you can make different types of chart. Okay, you can move the chart, by like this. You can move it as you move the picture. You can move the chart also. You can resize it horizontally and vertically also. You can do that. You can delete the chart by selecting it, clicking on delete, pressing the delete button. You can delete the chart. So that's it with this chapter 14, as well as that's it with the Excel part.